All right, today on this 2015 Toyota Tundra, we're going to install part number PWH2228SC. This is the Glacier Chains Twisted Link Snow Chains. Now to give you a point of reference, we're working with a tire size today of 255 by 70 by R18. All right, we'll go ahead and take a look at the crossbars, and you can see how the links are twisted. This is the type of shape from the chains that gives it additional grip in the ice and snow aside from a regular standard chain. Now it's a good idea to put these on before you actually need them so you're familiar with them like what we're doing here. A couple of things to know when you put the chains on is that you want to look at the bars at the end here, where this link here are away from the tire. You want this pointing towards the ground. The snow chain also has built-in chain tensioners. You want to make sure these are on the outside of the tire. Let's go ahead and put on our tire. We'll go ahead and drape it over the top. It's a good idea to make sure this part of the chain is even on both sides, on the inside and the outside. Okay. And then I like to make sure they're untangled and tuck them underneath the bottom edge of the tire. And then what I like to do is go ahead and roll forward or backwards, whichever is easier, to get easier access to the links on the inside edge of the tire. We'll go ahead and get our chain ready. Make sure this is free. This hook will connect onto one of the links here. We want to try to go generally as far as possible up the links here. You might do one or two, it just depends on the tire size and the condition the tire's in. Don't have to get it super tight, but just pick up the slack. Then we'll move on to the outside. It's a good practice to know what chain link you used on the inside. You can use one link ahead or behind and still be okay. We'll go up to the third link. And we just go ahead and fold it over and take up the tension and use this extra link right here to hold it in place. Now you may want to try and pull it loose a few times by hand and see if you can take up more slack. And you may have to adjust it on the inside and outside once again. Okay, we'll go and work with the built-in chain tensioners. It comes with a tool that you rotate the tensioner to take up the slack. One final inspection, looks like it's nice and tight. It's a good idea to drive it down a short distance when you're in the snow and ice and double check and make sure everything's nice and tight. But that's what it takes to install our snow chains. Okay, you can see how our links are twisted, part of the design, and you can see how this end of the bar is resting on the sidewall of the tire. All right, now we got our chains nice and tight on this truck. However, in certain situations, you may need a little extra help. In this case, part number PW105 will work. This is basically a set of rubber arms that applies a little more tension to the chains. Easy to install. They just hook around the chain, make sure the end of the hook is away from your tire, and just evenly spread out the 6 points of contact. With it installed, you can see how it pulls down on a chain, providing just a little more tension on it to get good grip on the tire. And with that, that'll finish it for our install of part number PWH2228SC from Glacier Chains with their twisted link on our 2015 Toyota Tundra.